Hey, cowpokes, how we doing out there today? Just thought I'd add a little variety to our reading videos here and get your attention. Okay, I can't talk like that the whole video. That would drive me crazy. I'm gonna start out with a joke. You ready? Got your thinking caps on? Figure out my jokes. So, a little boy goes out and gets his sister and says, Mom says you have to come in. And she said, I don't want to. I've done enough inside. I'm tired of being inside. I'm not coming back. And he said, we have to go in and help Mom fix supper. And she said, fix supper? And the brother said, yes, we're going to eat in a little bit. Please come in and help fix supper. And she said, but why? Is it broken? Like supper's broken, get it? You have to fix it. Oh, that was a good one. I just can't get over it. Okay, let's get on to reading. My hat keeps falling down. Okay, I like to start out with something fun. Let's make reading fun because it is fun. And there's so many things we can do to make reading fun. Our books today are Go Joe, and Poe and Rose. All right. Here's my sound spelling card, and look at how confusing that can look. And when we see things with that much information, sometimes we go, oh, I'm not ready. I don't want to learn all that right now. Well, here's a trick. Let's get rid of this one. Let's get rid of this one. And let's get rid of that one. Oh, and then let's put the poster back up. Okay, how about that? Today in our books, we're going to just concentrate on these two spellings. O says O by itself. It doesn't have any help there. It just says O. And we've practiced this one before. We have that sneaky E on the end. And we know that it's helping the O say its name. And what goes right here? Do you remember? Any consonant, sure. Could be an M. You'll see in the book. We'll read some words that help us remember that one. But I know that after we practice a little bit or we read this book, you'll remember that sneaky O at the back, okay? And I just know that you are going to remember the O by itself saying O too. If you want to get ready, please, and look at our first book, page or number 113. Just a quick review. I have my handy dandy whiteboard here, and I want to talk a little bit about longer words that are not going to confuse you because I know that you're going to know this. So if I have this word, which is a verb, jump, something I can do, that's a verb. And if I'm doing it right now, Mrs. Larson is jumping. So there will be some words in our story with endings on them, and we are not going to be fooled by that now, are we, little partner? Nobody can fool us because we know a lot about reading. Let's try another one. And this one might be important as a review. All right. In our story, the brother and sister, or the brother, wants to do this. So here's our silent sneaky E. So we say a, sk, ate, skate. Now, if the brother is doing it right now, we can't just go, oh yeah, I remember skating. Nope. Remember, do you remember that rule? When we have that sneaky E, say it if you remember it. Good. Drop the silent E. Okay, let's do that again. Here's our base word, skate. Now I want to say skating. My brother is skating. Let's get rid of that silent E. Just add your ing. Okay, so skating. Drop that silent E on the back of that word. All right. I think that does it for what we need to know for this book, but just some good reminders. All right, little partner, ready to jump on that horse and get to reading? I sure am. Thanks for joining me today. Little Joe, let's go. Our skill is up here, remember, up by the number of the book. And we are doing the O by itself and O-E. We aren't even going to worry about those other spellings yet. We just a little bit at a time. All right. Here we go. Oh, that's why I don't staple my books together, because it's just one more step for me, and you got to be careful because they get kind of wild and they want to run away from you. Ready? Read. Go, Joe. Do you think this is Joe or this is Joe? I'm going to guess the little sister is Joe. A nickname, maybe Joanne or Joelle or Josie. So they just call her Joe for short. Okay. Here's my first spelling, O-E, O-E. So it's capital C-O-L-E. That's the brother's name. Let's blend that. Cole. Cole. Do you know anyone named Cole? I do. All right. Ready? Read. Cole said, Joe, go to the top with me. No, said Joe. It is so big. He is high up. I think they might be at the school or the park. That was fun. And what a beautiful day today. When I was taping this, I'm inside taping YouTube videos, and I'm going to go outside for a little bit today because it is beautiful. All right, ready for page 2? Read with me. Do you remember our characters' names? Cole and Joe. Remember? All right, let's go. Cole said, Joe, go skating with me. No, said Joe. It is so cold. Does anybody have a whiny little sister like that? I'm the baby in my family, but I was never whiny. Don't ask my sisters if I was, but I'm sure I wasn't. Page 3. Oh boy, another setting. Here they're at home. Now it's a whole new, she was too cold in the winter to go skating. Now it's summertime. Guess what she's gonna say? Let's predict. It's too hot. The water is too scary. Something. Let's find out. Ready? Remember the boy's name? You do. Read. Cole said, Joe, go in the lake with me. No, said Joe. It is so wet. Are you kidding, Joe? What do you think water is? So dry? Cole said, Joe, go jumping with me. Joe did go. Well, finally, Joe, doing something to hang out with your brother. Okay, go ahead and get your next book ready. Poe and Rose. I have a joke for this story too. I know. You're thinking, Mrs. Larson, why don't you just stick with teaching because you're joke telling? But I just got to tell you guys because it goes perfectly with this story. So I want you to look at the first page, or actually the cover is the same thing. Or page 2, page 3. Do you see how they have a sled and they're going up the hill? Okay, so the dad says, hey, when you guys go sledding today, make sure that you share your sled, because it's not any fun if just one person has the sled all the time. And I haven't read this story yet, so I don't really know, but Poe and Rose, let's go. No. So Poe says, well, I do share my sled. I ride it downhill and Rose gets to bring it back up. So I do share my sled. Get it? He's writing it down every time and she needs to bring it back up, and that's how he's calling it. Oh, that was a good one. Okay, here we go. Same sounds, O by itself, O-E. This is a winter story. Goodbye, winter. We're ready for spring around here. Poe and Rose. Read. Poe and Rose. Let's go, Rose, said Poe. No, said Rose. No dogs. We cannot go in. Where do you guys sled when you go sledding? We usually hook the sled on the four-wheeler and pull it around. Not too many hills around here. Page 2. No hats. No hats. Who's not going to wear a hat when they go sledding? Let's see what happens. Let's go, Rose, said Poe. No, said Rose. No hats. We cannot go. All right, we're going to see what else happens to them. No sleds. What? That sure looks like a fun hill to me, but no sleds. Oh boy, let's look at this first word. I just said it in my sentence. Let's. Okay, let's read. Let's go, Rose, said Poe. No, said Rose. No sleds. We cannot go. Oh, both of these books. No, said Joe. No, said all the signs. Page 4. Woohoo! There they go. Ready? Read. Let's go, Poe, said Rose. I know a slope, which is another name for a hill. Let's start again. I know a slope where we can go. Woohoo! Finally, they got to go on their sled. Don't forget, boys and girls, we have some words back here that you can be reading and practicing. Those are some things you can do before you read the stories, and that gets your brain kind of set up and ready for the words and sentences that are in the story. And just like the jumping, skating, those are the words that we practiced to remember those phonics rules before we started our story. So thanks for joining me there, little cowpokes, and thanks for laughing along with my silly jokes. And I sure like doing these videos with you, and I hope you're still reading. See you later, cowpoke. Have a good day.